Before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for everything related PES Mobile. And yes, don't forget to tap on the notification bell to get notified each time we upload a video. Okay, so the new event which started yesterday along with the usual tour event, that is U1500, it's already here. So let's see the event once and then I will tell you the tricks to win this event and to win continuously. Okay, so there are two different layouts. The first two different type of matches are there. First one we all know, it's a simpler one where for the first time you win and you get 50 coins and then 1000 GP. So it's okay, just win it once and then go to the other one. Here if you win once you get a gold plus pack and then you get 3000 GP. So I know many of you has been asking me that how to get more GP. So this is one of the ways to get more GP. Build a team that can win almost 90% of the matches and you just keep playing this match. Okay, keep playing the second one, the second challenge 2. Keep completing the challenge 2 and get 3000 coins every time, 3000 GP every time you win. So that's the trick of getting a lot of GP. Okay, that's how we get a lot, we actually accumulate a lot of GP, and that's how usually people do accumulate a lot of GP. So this is the primary method to get a lot of GP. Now you guys might be asking that how to win these matches. It's against users, right? And it's difficult to win against users. I mean, it's against computers. Okay, we can win against bots, but against users it's slightly difficult. Okay, so the first thing first, build a 1-star team. Now I have been saying this for I don't know 3-4 weeks. Always build a 1-star team and then play an online challenge event. Okay, for normal online challenge event that starts on Friday and ends on Monday, even for that you need to make a 1-star team and then you need to play the matches. Okay, now not all 1-star team can win almost each and every matches. So I'm going to show you the strategy to win each and every match. Not each and but yeah, 90 to 95% of the match. Okay, so I've said this, I've made a video on this before and it has worked for many of you. You guys have been saying that yes, it has worked in my live shows. Now that was in that video it was just in a written form. Okay, but this time I'm explaining it, so I think this particular presentation will be better for you and you guys will be able to understand it better. Okay, so let's start. Now this is my team. Now I know in my old account the team which I had was a better one, but this is okay, it's a decent team and I have won more than 85% of my matches. So yes, more than 85% of my matches. Yes, I have won more than 85% of matches. My older team, the account which I had, the older account, there I used to win 95-96% of the matches. So it is reduced because it will take time to make a team. So this is a demo team. I have two demo teams for you for two different type of games, strategy for two different types of gameplay. Okay, so the first one is this. Now as you can see, I have 3 really good forwards. Okay, let's look at this guy. Let's look at his speed. He has a decent speed. He isn't that fast, but a decent 685 in a 1-star match. It's a good speed because most of the center backs in 1-star team, most of the center backs, and I repeat, this is really important. Okay, in a 1-star team, most of the center backs are really slow. You need a really good pacey forwards. Okay, so I have this guy who has a speed of 85. We all know Gabriel Jesus' speed is if I'm not wrong, it's around 86. Wait, let me just check it. Yeah, 85. So even his speed is 85. So both of them are having pretty decent speed. Their level is 80 and 72. It won't affect the team strength that much, so it will be easier to keep it under 2 stars, keep it at 1 star. Okay, now the third one, now this is the main guy. This is our go-to guy. Okay, now he's Dembele and we all know his speed. It's around 88 if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's 88. So that's a really good speed. So the strategy is really simple. Okay, pass them the ball, and they, with their awesome speed, will just run behind defenses, and through the through passes they will be scoring goals. It's that simple. It's a simple counter attack strategy that I usually apply in these games. Okay, now the one of the most important part of this team is this guy, Diego. Now you guys must be asking why. I mean, he's just an attacking midfielder, but you need someone in the midfield to pass the ball to center forwards. So I personally use through passes. I don't use lofted through pass. I use through passes. Okay, because I don't have a player like Aubameyang who has a really good pace as a center forward. So that's the reason I'm not using lofted through pass. I'm using through pass. Okay, now for through pass you need someone with really good low pass ability. Now let's see what this guy has. As you can see, his low pass is brilliant. It's 84. His lofted pass is 80, which is decent. It's not bad, it's not awesome, but it's more than decent. Okay, so he will do the job for you. All right, and also his set piece taking is really good, so that he's gonna help us even there. Okay, now let's look at the center backs. Now this is where things get slightly complicated, because you have two primary objectives, right? First, you need to have a really good defense, because the strategy which you are applying, it may happen that the players, your opponent, even they are applying that strategy. So you might end up scoring 2 goals, but but then again, even they might score 3 or 4 goals, and you might end up losing the game. So this is where things get slightly complicated. Let's look at the center backs. Okay, so let's look at his speed. Now his speed is 71. Now for a center back, a speed of 71 is a decent speed. The reason is pretty simple. The center backs, they need to cover really short distances, right? So they don't need a speed of 85, 86. A speed of around 70 to 75 is a decent speed for a center back. Okay, so that's the reason I have this guy as my center back, and I have him. Now I haven't upgraded him yet. I will be upgrading him, so his stats and all will increase. He's just at level 4, so his speed is low, but the thing at which he's really good is headers and interceptions. Now this is really important. Okay, even his jump is very good. So the reason why header is important, because some of the players in 1-star match, they apply the strategy of scoring via headers. They put a really tall, sturdy bronze center forward with really good headers, and they end up scoring almost every time through lofted pass. So that's the reason we need a defender who is really good with headers and at jump. Okay, now we have seen all of these things. We need a defensive midfielder, because we know that our center backs aren't that good enough. So that's the reason why we need a defensive midfielder. Now you can use a goalkeeper. In 1-star match, it's important to keep good center backs and good defensive midfielders, because goalkeeper ultimately doesn't make much difference in 1-star match. Okay, in higher tier matches it does make some difference. So I personally feel that just save your goalkeeper. Okay, my goalkeeper is a decent one, so you can keep any white ball goalkeeper, it doesn't matter. So that's the reason. So keep any white ball goalkeeper, but again keep a really good center backs, okay, to complement that. And yes, I have him. Now this is normal. I mean, you can use a center back or right back, left back. So right back and left back doesn't matter much. Okay, so now there's one more thing which you need to look. Okay, that's team spirit. The team spirit is really important in 1-star match, because you will be facing players who have just started PES, and their team spirit is really low. So against them you can easily win matches. So team spirit is one of the key things that's important. Now many of them, after watching my previous video on this, they said that we are losing matches. I asked them to send the screenshot of the team, and I saw the team spirits were around 78, 82, 83. So with team spirit that low, it will be really difficult to win matches. Okay, also the good players who are using the same strategy, this team spirit is always above 95. So keep your team spirit above 95, and Not only your team spirit should be high, the familiarity, see, familiarity of the center backs, that should be above 90 or 95. Now his familiarity is low, I know that, I'm upgrading him, so don't follow this, okay, but his familiarity is almost 100%. So for the center backs, in order if you want the center backs to work properly, to defend properly, you need the familiarity to be really high, almost 100 is appreciated, okay, so keep almost near to 100. Now now the familiarity of the forwards may be below 90 or maybe below 95, but keep it around 89 90, like that, okay. But the familiarity of the center backs and the defensive midfielders, their familiarity should be really good, and it should be around 95 to 100, okay. So that's the thing. Now you can use another manager which I personally love a lot, but I've just bought it, and so I need to upgrade the familiarity of the players. Where's, okay, changing managers, right? This formation 4-2-2-2. Now this formation, I personally love this formation, okay. Now here you can have two center forwards. Now you can have two really pacey center forwards there. So the center forwards which I recommend is Rashford and Mbappe. Both of them, Mbappe I think it's 81 if I'm not wrong, 81 or 82. Rashford also, it's around that, okay. So both of them are having almost same level, it's around 81 82. It won't affect your team strength that much, and still your team will be even at level 30. Even if they are at level 30, your team spirit will be at 1 star, okay. So you can use that strategy. My previous account or the previous video that I made, that was based on that strategy, okay. So you can use that. Now you can use another team. Wait, let me show you. This is the second strategy which I use, this one. So the problem with this is I have some of the players whose familiarity isn't that much, because I just got the team, so I'm upgrading the players, okay. So let's look at this team. So this team is kind of Aubameyang oriented team okay. So the whole team revolves around Aubameyang. This is one of the tricks which is followed by many of the players, many of the experienced professional pro players who play in 1-star matches, okay, who play 1-star matches in online matches, not online challenges. Now this team, basically you want Aubameyang to do everything, and you need to have two really good center backs. So that's the reason I have two center backs, and both of them are silver. So that makes a really good backline. And then in the forward, I have this guy whose speed is, again, as I showed you, 85. Even his speed is decent. Once he gets upgraded, it's around 85. And then I have Aubameyang. He is the fastest guy. The strategy is really simple. Pass these two players, okay. Pass these two players, the left wing forward and the right wing forward, and then when you pass them, these two will give a through pass to Aubameyang, and we know the center backs aren't that pacey, okay. So just Aubameyang just run through the defenses and score. Also the attacking midfielders and the center midfielder, these two guys can also pass to Aubameyang to through passes and will score on a counter attack. Now this particular formation isn't the most suitable formation for this kind of team. The best formation is this one. Wait, switching managers, right? Changing managers. The best team is this. This is the best team. Now I know the players have changed. Just ignore this and just see Aubameyang. You can have Aubameyang as one center forward, and you can have another center forward that could be Abel Hernandez, or could be Martinez, could be Rashford, could be Mbappe, could be any other lower rated center forward. The best, I think, is Martinez. There's a player called Martinez. He too is a really good center forward, a really pacey center forward with really good finishing, okay. So if you want to know all the players who is really good, who has a really good speed, you can watch my videos, okay. I made 2 videos on that, top 5 silver player forwards. So I've made 2 videos. There are a lot of center forwards with some awesome speed. The speed is above 89 90. even one has a speed of 94. Okay, so if you want, you can watch that video. So this formation is best for that. Keep two really pacey center forward. If one is Aubameyang, give a silver ball center forward with really good speed. Okay, so that two, so those two center forwards, and at the right midfielder and the left midfield position, you can keep someone with really good low pass skills or someone with a lofted pass ability, so that you can just give pass to these two center forwards and then they will do the rest. Okay, and keep two defensive midfielders. You need to have a compact defense in this formation. Two defensive midfielders, two center backs, left back, right back, or even three center backs if you want, or four center backs if you want, and there you have almost perfect defense. But again, the team spirit is really important. Don't follow my team spirit. I haven't played much. I've just played one match using this manager. So keep your team spirit as close to 100. A team spirit of 93 to 100 is really important. And the team spirit of the center backs, the defense of your team, the center backs and the defensive midfielders, that should be really, really good. Otherwise they will be out of position, and then someone else playing with really good pacey forward will just run through your defense. Okay, so that's the strategy which I use. If you have any doubt, any doubt, just comment in the comment section below, and I will just solve your doubt there. Okay, or also we will be having a live stream today at 12:15 a.m. That's a UCL special live stream. So even there you can ask any doubt if you have regarding this strategy. Okay, so that's it guys, and if you want, you can check a video which I made on this, how to win online challenges, something like that. Okay, so it's there on my video, in my videos. You can check that. There is another another team with this formation 4-2-2-2, so you can check that out. Okay, I think Aubameyang is not there, but Mbappe and all is there, so you can check that out. So that's it guys, and if you have any doubt, just comment, okay, in the comment section, and I will clear that out. Okay, that's it.